And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be unlocking the 24-man raid Myths of the Realm in Final Fantasy XIV. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we finished the 6.1 story, and we've come here to Old Charlian at line 11, and we need to talk to the fair-faced student. The quest is called A Mission in Mordona. So the fresh-faced student's face lights up at the sight of you. Ah, Mithrie, welcome back. Are you perchance here to see Kryl? I'm given to understand that she has a task for you, which she desires your assistance. Then I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Mithrie, my thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in this task I had mentioned. For you to call on Mithrie, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I am pleased to add I have finished. So, if Mithrie is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Here I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, the Students of Bardasian, was founded by my grandfather, Galuf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we fulfilled our mission. Our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. It is my belief that in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the student's mission. We best honor those we lost when the Isles of Val was destroyed. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify organization's purpose for a new age. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambros, the son... of the sons of Saint Konok. Really? Has something happened in Mordona then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the son's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. I'd like you to meet the Rambros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Wonderful. When you are ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll, and I shall let Rambros know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee operations, and should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. Well, there's no time like the present. If you go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready and then be on the way. Okay, so we have to go to Mordona right next to the Aetheryte, so let's just teleport straight there. I still remember when Revenant's Toll was nothing but a collection of tents. Ah, there you are, Mithrie. 'Twould seem we are early. My apologies for the wait. Oh, Rambros, what a pleasure it is to see you again. How have you been? The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. Now, I know that you have many demands upon your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. The Phantom Realm? So this is what you meant by uncharted territory? You're not familiar? Perhaps unsurprising given that it is a lesser known legend. This legend holds that across the Eorzea there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it has featured in myth since the ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumours of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. That you should yourself reach out to us. It is real then. When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him, but we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Good gods, part of me still struggles to believe it, but we have no reason to doubt you. Suffice it to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Whatever truth awaits, I pray that you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Dirk. He has seen more of the realm than us, and should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He'll be somewhere near the banks of Silvertear Lake, I expect. Understood. Our thanks, Rambros. Come, let us split up and look for our explorer. Alright, so let's go find the explorer. Okay, so we found this point of interest, so let's examine it. Or it doesn't appear to be in the area. Okay. Ah. Baby Oppo Oppo. What's this about? You see a small Oppo Oppo. It couldn't possibly be the explorer, or could it? Just in case you were entertaining the thought, Mithrie, that Oppo Oppo isn't our explorer. I have the man in question here with me. So, I am Dirk, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to follow me around. He's inquisitive, but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. You are the hero who delivered our star from Doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable of you should lend her aid. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct the preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course, I will show you to the entrance at once. The gate to a realm long dreamed of by explorers. This is that big circle that we've been flying by for nearly a decade. No, guess not. What are you? Wait, Jesus? Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Are you sure it's safe? This is like Yurionje's spell. Someone conceived the means to do this at will. An intriguing individual. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. Interesting. After you. By the 12, you truly can walk here. What magic is this, and by what means is it perpetuated? Forgive me, let us continue on. Oh, jeez. This is a Phantom Realm? The Omphalos. They're the markings of the 12. Well, they stopped short of calling it Olympus. To think the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. There is nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells, all appear as they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Omphalos. Isn't one of the 12 known as the Explorer? So the Omphalos, you say this place is called? An name by my own conception, I confess. I felt we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in an ancient tongue, an allusion to Madonna's location in the heart of Oldenard. As you can see, there are man-made structures, and the place appears well kept. Yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. This is my hope that you will help me to shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it and to what end. I should also like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something more? In any case, let's begin by taking a look around. Interesting. Wonder if I'll be able to attune this an aephorite that we can attune to. Explore. We can. A stone monument that has been erected here by whose hand you cannot say, but the motives wrought into its space appear familiar. Okay. Okay, we can't summon a mount here. A vantage point. See the crystal tower over there. Don't want to get too close to the edge. In the distance, you see what appears to be the crystal tower, though the clouds make it difficult to be sure. It would seem that you are in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such isle could be seen from the outside, however. Okay. Then I hope we can come back here. I hope this is not like a one-time affair. I'll come up here and do crafting. So a number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could this possibly serve? The architecture is unlike anything seen in the Orzia. Truly exquisite stuff. Okie-dokie. Alright, so let's now go back. It's like I said, I think one of the 12 is known as the Explorer. I remember if it's phallic or something like that. What I'm saying is the Explorer one of the 12? Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have only a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising above the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. And judging by its aspect, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest we entered is a teleporter. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertear Skies unscathed. Which is to say that we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. It is as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. It's basically an apt way to put it. Was it or else you noticed? Aye, the motifs upon yonder structure, they are unmistakably the marks of the 12. By which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by who? I cannot think of any who would possibly have built such grand premises, never mind magically conceal it, at least not in the wake of the Battle of Silver-Teeth Skies. Aye, this is a mysterious place indeed. Oh, it's complete. Right, next quest is called The Realm of the Gods. So Grahat here is pondering how best to proceed. Well, it seems that there is but one solution for our ignorance, a thorough investigation. For this, we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative Kryl and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that is what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado then, let us return to Charlian. Old mortals. Profane this sacred realm with your very presence, and must answer for your irreverence. I am Bygot the Builder. Oh, the Crafter. The God's blessing was very useful. Bygot, then the 12 are real. There be no doubt, we are not simulacrum born of mortal faith. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. And in Heidelin's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers, its will. Closely have we watched mankind. And we have determined that you, champion of Heidelin, pose a threat to our ascension. You were foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now, but as divinities we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Hear, hear. Let there be a trial. While the mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would be at least provide us with a diversion. What, you suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your whims? Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctums lie open. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honor of mankind. Show us the spirit of mankind. If man would remain the master of its own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come and prove your worthiness. Interesting. Seven Hells, during my previous forays, nothing like this ever happened. Encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? This situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never appeared so openly before people. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star, and challenge Mithrie to a trial. Too much about this feels odd, and it gives me pause. Fair enough. Yeah, as it stands, it seems that we can't dismiss the threat either. Whoever they are issuing challenge, then challenge accepted. Gaius van Balsa once said that the 12 too were simply primals. This is turning out to be another strange affair. It is true that even Hydaelyn and Zodiac were primals, and we cannot discount the possibility, but we know too little to draw conclusions. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over the star, as they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice it to say that you are with me. Then the students of Bardassian will officially tend to the situation. Aye, in the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. This is no different. Okay, so I guess this is the first raid. Dr. Grahatia. Right, let us deliberate a course of action, Dirk. Know you all of those being sanctums? Are they domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate? I've explored them all. Perhaps due to etheric instability, there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods, but if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve you as your guide. Assemble your comrades, Biogod bade us. As strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to face them by ourselves. Nay, we must choose an approach that affords us the best chance of victory. To that end, this time, I shall work behind the scenes, while you set forth to answer the God's challenge. I will do what I can in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by apprising Kryl of the situation. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await. Aglaia is now accessible. Cool. So this is Realm of the Gods and Aglaia. So, okay, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.